The survival for the fittest notion is the perfect explanation to the life of the university students across the country. The situation is no different at the Multimedia University of Kenya that is based in Ongata Rongai. Students are always looking up for inventive ways to save at least a coin here or there to keep them going for an extra day. When it comes to food, there is a different scenario altogether. At Multimedia University, there are two places where students go to take their meals. The university mess, and that is otherwise referred to as the Pavilion A, and the student-owned businesses commonly known as Chafua. In the year 2021, the student mess was a beehive of activity during all meal times. The mess witnessed long queues at lunchtime and in the evening during supper. A good number of students were taking their meals from the mess, especially first years. At the Chafua, the situation was slightly similar to that in the mess. A good number also preferred to eat from there. There was a healthy competition between the mess and the Chafua that time. At the beginning of the 2022-2023 academic year, things took a turn for the worse for the mess. The school revised the prices upwards for all the dishes being served at the mess. Things like ugali beef, which was going for 50 shillings, was now going for 100 shillings. The student fraternity was angered by the move, which triggered an immediate response. A majority of the students decided to eat at the Chafua. It was a big blow to the mess. They had shot themselves in the foot. In as much as there were marginal increases in the food prices at the Chafua, students could manage the increase there rather than the increase at the mess. One of the main reasons why this was so is the quality of food being offered at the two places. While the food at the Chafua might be slightly more expensive, the quality is good according to many students. On the contrary, the drastic price increase in the prices at the mess was so much, yet the food quality and quantity was still so low.
Mess chakula ni quality ya chini, si tamu, they don't put their good spices. Tunakula chakula kama zile za jela hivyo. I think so, kama zile rice couldn't jela. I think so ndio maana chakula mess iko chini. Kule huko yani haileti sisi quality ya chakula university iko chini. I think hiyo.
The catering team at the mess did not improve the quality to warrant the price increases. Chafua capitalized on this and the business was now booming for them. The place became characterized by a lot of traffic, especially during lunch and supper hours. Another disadvantage of the mess was serving hours. The times for serving were restrictive and sometimes not convenient for the students.
One challenge we have with mess is their timing of serving. I think most of the people, when we are in class, you find we have a session in class and at the same time they are serving their meals. But for Chafua we have a time range. But for Chafua they are here from I think 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
For the Chafua, serving hours are extremely convenient since one can choose to serve at whatever time and still find food to be served. Another edge that the Chafua has over the mess is the payment option for students. Since majority of the students use mobile money, they opt for the Chafua since the mess restricts students to pay using cash only. This migration from the mess to the Chafua happened from then and is still ongoing. The mess can only watch and see as they lose customers, yet they had an upper hand once upon a time. The fact that students prefer to incur an extra cost for their stomachs is contradictory to the behavior when it comes to other things that involve spending money on campus. Chafua continues to dominate the mess and has even come up with ways to accommodate students who like spending little or those who have little to spend by introducing things like chuma, which is soup. The students have defied the law of survival in this regard, proving that matters food is dear to the heart. For MMU TV, I'm Jacob Bochiro.